Namaste. This sequence is called Yoga for Strength and Flexibility. Practice this sequence either first thing in the morning or last thing before bed, and practicing this sequence regularly will help inform all of the more challenging standing poses and your downward facing dog. It's designed to open up all the major joints in the body and especially to lengthen the hamstrings. Let's begin. Coming to a cross-legged position, or if you choose to sit in Virasana, come up on to all fours and place your block in between your feet like a little bench. And keeping your eyes closed, begin Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing like the sound of the ocean. Breathing through the nose, taking long, slow, deep breaths, and gently constricting the throat a little bit so the breath becomes audible to you. It should sound like the waves of the ocean. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Bring all of your energy and awareness to this breath, and let the breath be a tool to anchor you into the present moment. And now gently open the eyes. Interlock the fingers. And on the inhalation, press the palms forward and up. Nice long, straight arms. Breathing in to this expanded shape that you're making with the body. Visualize feeding all of the cells in your body with clean, fresh oxygen and life force energy. Allow the weight of your body to settle into the contact that you're making to the floor or to your block, and allow the spine to lengthen up out of that foundation. Nice big deep breaths. On the inhalation, press the palms even higher. And on the next exhalation, revolving to the left, wrap the arms around the body in a twisting hug. And then as you inhale again, interlock the fingers, press the palms forward and right back up again. Just a few more big deep breaths here, lengthening and expanding through the vehicle of the breath. And taking another nice big deep inhalation. Press the palms up even higher, and this time as you exhale, we're twisting to the right. Wrap the arms around your body like a hug. And now extending the left arm forward. Catch above the elbow with the crease of the other elbow. Take a nice big deep inhalation here. Exhale, release the shoulders down as you pull your arms to the right. Nice big deep breaths. Continuously allowing the shoulders to release and melt towards gravity. We're training the shoulders to release tension away from the neck. And release the arms, reaching that right arm forward, catch above the elbow with the crease of the other one. And as you breathe, slowly drawing the arms over to the left this time. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Inhabiting the body consciously with presence. Bridging the body and the mind with breath. Now release the arms. Reach that left arm forward and up. Take a hold of the elbows. Sit up nice and tall. And as you breathe in to the preliminary stretch, looking for a sense of expansion and symmetry as you breathe. And then slowly leaning little by little to the right, only going as far as you can while keeping that broadness through the chest. Only going as far as you can before there's any tendency to collapse the chest forward. Inhale and exhale, release. Reaching that right arm forward. Take a hold of the elbows, sitting up nice and tall. Nice big deep breaths here. Looking for symmetry, balance. Letting the body open at its own pace without forcing. And as you breathe into the stretch, feel your body expand as you lean little by little, keeping that broadness through the front body. Ocean breath. Imbuing the pose with presence. Inhale and exhale, release. Now let's come up on to all fours, placing the hands directly underneath the shoulders and the knees directly underneath the hips. On the inhalation, looking up, lifting the tailbone, and on the exhalation, tucking the tail, chin to the chest. Inhale, looking up, tailbone lifting, and exhale, pull the lower belly in towards the spine, rounding the back, chin comes to the chest. And a few more of these at the pace of your own breath, gently waking up the spine, exploring the range of movement in your spine. And now let your spine come to a neutral position, preparing for downward facing dog. Walk your hands about one hand size higher and lifting the tailbone. Lift those hips up, reach the heels down. And now pedaling the heels very slowly, waking up the backs of the legs. Still engaging in the alignment points of your downward facing dog pose. Now see if you can allow a wave of movement to pass through the spine. Let the head follow like the tail of a snake. And straightening both legs, down dog. Right leg comes up, three-legged down dog. And now as you bend that knee, swing that foot all the way up in between the hands, right foot forward lunge. This is a great time to utilize your blocks to create more space and room to open the joints and lengthen the spine. Gently draw the knee all the way down to the floor. Allow the weight of your body to shift forward. Hands can come to the knee now, or staying on the blocks. And on the inhalation, reach the arms up, bring the hands together, looking up, and maybe dropping the head back, reaching the hands further and further back. And then exhaling. Coming back to the blocks. Shift the weight back for half pyramid. Lengthening that front leg, extend it, flex the foot, and fold over that leg. Utilize the blocks here if you have tight hamstrings. Release the weight of your head completely. Nice big deep breaths. Ujjayi Pranayama. Feeding the body through the breath. And now coming right back up to the lunge. You can use your blocks here, but bringing the hands back to the floor to come back to downward facing dog pose. And this time the left leg comes up behind you. Swing that foot up in between the hands. Left foot forward lunge. Nice long line of energy from that back heel to the crown of the head. And then gently draw the back knee down, getting into that right quad. Hands come to the knee. Then as you inhale, reach the arms forward and up, seated warrior pose. On the exhalation, the hands come back to the heart center. Shifting the weight back for half pyramid. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot, and fold. Draw the left hip back, a sense of pulling that whole left leg up into the left hip. And coming back to the lunge. Hands come back to the floor for downward facing dog pose. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Uttanasana, standing forward bend, feet hip width apart. Folding deeply. And on the inhalation, bending the knees, slowly roll up, coming up vertebra by vertebra, chin to the chest, head comes up last. Inhale again, swing the arms all the way up, bring the palms together, and exhale the hands to the heart center. Press the feet down as you inhale, sweep those arms up, and exhale. The hands to the heart center, folding all the way back down to Uttanasana. And downward facing dog pose. And plank pose, the whole body's long like a board. And from here, just lower your body all the way down, preparing for Cobra Posture. Strong, powerful legs. The legs are the tail of the snake. As you inhale, lift the chest up, look up. Glue your elbows to the sides. Lift the shoulders up for a moment and then draw the shoulders down the back. Keeping your eyes up, on the exhalation, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Turn your head to the side. Soften and release. 2 full deep breaths here. Again, the hands directly underneath the shoulders on the inhalation, lifting the chest up. Look up. Glue your elbows to your sides. Pull the shoulders down the back, middle of the chest moving forward. Nice big deep inhalation. On the exhalation, slowly release. Turn your head to the other side. Let those arms go. Let those legs go. Soften. And this time, interlock your fingers behind your back. With strong, powerful legs, pull the arms down towards the heels to roll the shoulders back, opening the upper thoracic spine. Looking all the way up, press the feet down, pull the tailbone down, and as you exhale, slowly release. Turn your head to the side and let it all go. And one more time. Forehead comes to the floor to lengthen the neck, this time interlocking the fingers in the non-habitual way. Pull the arms down towards the heels, roll the shoulders back, come on up. Nice big deep inhalation, come up higher, and then exhale, slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Turn the head to the other side and let it go. Coming up onto all fours, downward facing dog pose, walking up to Uttanasana, and rolling onto your back, preparing for bridge posture. Feet nice and close to your body, feet are hip width apart. Take a nice big deep inhalation on the ground, and as you exhale, press the hands down, bring the hips up, interlock the fingers underneath you, and roll up on top of the shoulders to lengthen the arms down towards the heels. Keep lifting the hips up as high as you can, keeping the thigh bones parallel. Take another nice big deep inhalation here. Lift the hips even higher. Exhale, slowly roll down, vertebra by vertebra, lifting the tailbone and letting the tailbone come down last. Another nice big deep inhalation on the ground. And as you exhale, press the hands down, bring the hips all the way up. Again, interlock the fingers underneath you. Feel the full surface of each foot solid on the ground. Feel the thighs working, energy from the hips moving through the thighs, out the tips of the knees as you lift the hips higher and higher. Nice big deep inhalation, maybe come up higher if you can. And as you exhale, slowly rolling down, coming down vertebra by vertebra, tailbone comes down last. Nice big deep inhalation on the ground. Exhale, press the hands down, lift those hips up. And one last time, we're going to roll up on top of the shoulders to open up the chest, lengthening the arms down towards the heels. See if you can come up even higher this time, and maybe even placing the hands on the lower back. Nice big deep inhalation, lift the hips higher, and exhale, slowly release, rolling down vertebra by vertebra. And resting now in Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet close together, knees wide apart. Bring your feet as close to you as possible if you want to get the most maximum stretch here. And please feel free to utilize your blocks, placing one block behind each knee in order to support the hips especially if there's any strain at all. We're looking to let go of the weight of the legs completely here. Some days are just definitely block days. Roll your shoulder blades under, close the eyes, and consciously soften, release everything to the force of gravity here. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, and rest completely into that support. We'll be here for a few more big, deep, luxurious breaths. And now gently open up the eyes. Bring the knees back together. Remove the blocks. And give your right knee a hug as you lengthen the left leg long to the earth. And switching sides, give that left knee a hug, lengthen the right leg long to the earth. And switching again, hugging the right one, extend the left one. And taking a hold of the right one with the right hand, gently allow that knee to open out to the right, still hugging the knee up towards your right shoulder. And now inhale, hug the knee back to center. Move the knee away from you a little bit, hook the toes, and taking the knee with the other hand, reach your right arm directly out to the right, glue that right shoulder to the earth, and slowly move into your twist little by little so that you're moving into the pose continuously. No final destination, more of a process of connecting and opening using the breath. And as you take another nice, big, deep inhalation, coming back up, give the knee another nice hug and then lengthen the leg back to the floor. And now giving that left knee a hug. Take that knee with your left hand, hug the knee up towards your shoulder, let the knee open out to the left as comfortably far as it'll go without forcing. And on the inhalation, hug the knee back to center. Take the knee with the other hand, let the toes hook inside of the opposite knee. Reach your left arm out to the left, anchor that left shoulder, anchor with the right leg. And as you breathe, gradually move little by little, deeper and deeper into your twist as you continuously lengthen the spine and breathe into the stretch. And on the next inhalation, coming back up, give both knees a hug. Lengthen the left leg to the floor. Take your belt and place it across the sole of the right foot. Bring that leg up. Nice long straight arms, nice long straight legs. Flexing both feet. Create foundation with the left leg by actively engaging it. If you can press that left foot up against a wall, even better yet, but also good in the middle of the room. Flex the top foot, draw the toes down towards your nose. It's not about how close you can bring the leg, it's more about lengthening the leg and rotating the hip externally on that right leg. And now taking both ends of the belt with the right hand, left hand on top of that left thigh. Gently allow the right leg to open out to the right a little, and then sweeping the toes up towards your right shoulder a little bit so you're getting even more external rotation in that right hip. Keep pressing the left leg down. Don't let that left hip come up. Inhale the leg back to center. Take both ends of the belt with the other hand. Long straight legs. Gently allow that leg to come across your body any amount, as long as you can keep both legs nice and long and straight. Doesn't matter how far you bring the leg across the body, but make sure the foot isn't torquing and the legs are straight. Inhale, leg comes all the way back up, and both hands come to the belt. See if that leg wants to come a little closer now. The head and shoulders come up off the ground, bring the nose towards that knee. And releasing the head and shoulders. Bending the left knee, the left foot comes to the ground. And taking both ends of the belt with the right hand, or placing the right hand across the sole of that foot, gently bend that right knee down towards the ground, just outside of the rib cage in a half happy baby pose, and then slowly lengthen the left leg long to the earth, creating foundation again with the left leg. Flexing that right foot and gently pressing that right foot down to leverage the knee down and open that right hip. Breathe deeply, staying as present as possible with whatever sensations are arising for you. Bend that left knee, extend that right leg, and switching sides. Give the left knee a hug, extend that right leg, and then placing the belt across the sole of the left foot. Bring that leg up. Nice long, straight legs, nice long, straight arms. Keeping the lower belly nice and soft so you can send the breath there. Actively engage the right leg, creating foundation, and flexing both feet. Flex that top foot, draw the toes down towards your nose. Really lengthening the leg more so than pulling the leg towards you. We want to create room in that left hip so the left femur bone can rotate inside the hip socket, creating more space and engagement between the two legs. And now taking both ends of the belt with the left hand, place that right hand on top of the right thigh. Slowly opening that left leg just a little out to the left, pressing the right thigh down powerfully, and then sweeping the toes of that left foot up towards your left ear. Inhale, the leg comes back up, and taking both ends of the belt with the other hand, drawing the leg across your body into a twist of any amount that feels right for you, as long as you can keep the legs long and straight. Maybe it's just 1 inch for you today. Inhale, the leg comes right back up again. Both hands come to the belt. Head and shoulders come up off the ground. Bring the nose towards that knee. Release the head and shoulders. And bending that right knee, right foot comes to the ground, taking a hold of the outside edge of that left foot, or still holding the belt. Bend that left knee down towards the earth, just outside of the rib cage. Leveraging the knee down to open up that left hip. Extend the right leg long, creating foundation with that right actively engaged leg. Bend the right knee again. Extend that left leg. Remove the belt. Hug the knee. And now hug both knees. Rolling over to the right side to roll up to all fours, preparing for downward facing dog pose. Walk the hands 1 hand size higher. Lift the tailbone, pull the weight of the body back into the legs. The right leg comes up. Now open the hip up towards the sky. Bend the knee a little, point the toes behind you. Straighten the legs, square the hips. Bend that knee towards your chest. Use the core to lift up, and then draw the knee all the way up in between the hands. Lengthen the back leg back. You're going to pull that right knee out to the right just a little bit for royal pigeon pose. So another great time to use the blocks in order to square the hips and create space. Open the chest, and on the inhalation, look all the way up. And as you exhale, you're going to slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Release your forehead to your hands, or maybe to your block if that feels more comfortable. And dropping into Ujjayi Pranayama again, using the breath to stay as present as possible with whatever sensations are coming up for you. This is a deep hip opening pose, and if you're feeling it in an uncomfortable way in the knee, please roll on to your back and do the same pose with the opposite relationship to gravity. Again, nice big deep breaths here. Ujjayi Pranayama. On the inhalation, coming back up, turn the toes under. Take the weight off of that front leg to come back to downward facing dog pose. And this time the left leg comes up behind you. Lift that hip open towards the sky. Bend the knee, point the toes, and then bend the knee towards your chest. Lift the hips up and swing that knee all the way up in between the hands. Second side. Draw the knee out to the left a little bit. Use the blocks in order to create spaciousness if you choose. Hips are square, both hip bones facing to the top. Inhale, look up, and exhale, slowly rolling down. Release the weight of your head and surrender over that front leg. Nice big deep breaths. And on the next inhalation, walking the hands back up. And as you turn the toes under, really take the weight off the front leg to come back to downward facing dog pose. Coming all the way back up also to Uttanasana. Folding deeply, nose comes to the shin bones. And now interlocking your fingers behind your back. Lengthen the arms up and eventually over. Still drawing the nose towards the shin bones. And now release the arms. Bend the knees and prepare for Shavasana. If you have a bolster, or even a rolled up blanket, place that just behind the knees to take the pressure off of the lower back. Roll your shoulder blades under, arms roll out with the palms facing upward, legs roll out naturally. Really placing your body symmetrically on the earth to invite a sense of balance and symmetry as you practice deep relaxation. Scanning the body for any areas of remaining tension or tightness. Send your breath in to these areas. Feel them expand with each inhalation, and feel the areas release and dissolve with each exhalation. And as your body drops in to a state of restfulness, the mind remains alert, observing everything about this moment. Now please bring your awareness back to the breath. Begin to bring gentle movement into the body, moving your body in whatever way it would like to wake itself back up again. And when you're ready, give your knees another nice hug to your chest. Then rolling over to the right side, slowly rolling up to any comfortable seated position with the hands together in front of the heart. I honor the place of divinity within you where the whole universe dwells. Namaste.